have the cutest dogs here with us today on the show. I'm in love times two. Carolark is here with us, and Nikki and Joanne are joining us. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And we can't forget our little friends. Who do we have here?
We have Hershey. He's a Border Collie, and he's 3 years old.
And this
is Ozzy. And Ozzy's a Boston Terrier mixed with a Bulldog, and he's 5 months old. He's one of our puppy class graduates.
Well, I have to say, yeah, for a little one at 5 months old, he's been very well behaved already.
He's awesome.
That is fantastic.
We love Ozzy.
Well, and you know what? And that's all part of it, and you're dog trainers. And so people can come to you and do the classes.
That's right.
Or you will go into their home.
Yes. So we'll go in. Yes, if somebody's having some issues or it suits their schedule better, then we'll go into their home and do the training there.
Yeah. Well, and we were saying before, they're a part of the family, and just as kids have to learn how to behave, the puppies have to learn how to behave within the family unit, right?
That's right.
So what is the method that you use? Now I notice you have something in your hand here.
We have a clicker. We use a clicker, and a clicker basically marks the behavior that the animal has performed. So it's a very quick way of training. It's based on positive reinforcement, and what happens is the dog hears the click and then it gets the reinforcement delivered to it. So the dog learns very quickly when it does the right thing. As his bum hits the ground, the click happens and then he gets a treat.
Okay.
So it's a way of communicating with the dog, and he understands very easily that he's got it right.
That is amazing. So as soon as they hear that click, it's like the good boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Except it's better than the voice.
Yeah.
The voice kind of disappears. We talk so much to each other all the time that for the dog who doesn't understand
they tune
English,
us out like teenagers do, right?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So this is clear, it's precise, and it gets the message across to the dog very, very quickly.
Okay, so now Ozzy is only 5 months old. When can we begin to train them?
Actually, we can begin as soon as their ears open. We can begin to clicker train.
Really?
Yes, but for the most people, we're coming into the center for puppy classes at about 12 weeks on.
Yeah.
So we try and always get our puppy classes 12 to 17 weeks.
Okay. Now, usually at the end of 17 weeks or at the end of the classes, I mean, when do they take classes until? Or is it ongoing?
They can continue on. The first set of puppy classes is 6 weeks.
Okay.
So the puppy would come in. That's largely socialization and teaching basic behaviors.
Like sit
down, recalls, the off exercise. So we're doing quite a few very basic behaviors at that point. Once they've got past 17 weeks, they can go into a level 1 class and move on through our training levels.
Okay.
So we have several training levels, level 3, and then the speciality classes as well.
Okay.
We'll have dogs come in that are rehome dogs. They would also go into level 1. So we've got the juvenile delinquents coming into that class as well.
What if you've adopted a dog, you know, who's maybe 3, 4, 5 years old, but you know comes with an attitude? Can you retrain them from the beginning?
Absolutely. You can train any dog. You can train an old dog. We actually have one in our classes this morning that we left at the center, and he's 10. He's never done any training before, and he's coming in for training.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh, you can, absolutely. And it's such a fun way of working for the dogs because they enjoy it so much. They're getting rewarded all the time.
And what are you rewarding them with
Their learning
here?
is quick. This is just little tiny treats, just tiny little pieces of food. We'll use anything that the dog really enjoys.
Yeah.
Some dogs like carrots. We could use that. We're usually looking for something really tiny, about quarter of the size of your baby fingernail, and something that's soft as well.
Because they seem to really enjoy whatever you have in
They
your
do.
hand.
This is just
whatever you say, lady, I'll do it.
So,
okay, coming up, we're going to do another segment. What are we going to do in the second segment?
we're going to teach you to do some training.
Love it. Okay, that's all coming up. And for people who want more information on what you offer, website?
Yes, you can call it. The website's carolark.com.
Okay.
You could call the center at 613-591-3277, or you can email us at carolark@carolark.com.
Okay, more coming up with the little dogs, Hershey and Ozzy. That's all coming up. Stay with us.